Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is a case of the Parks.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Parks.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I just found out my wife just left her corporate job for a cashier job. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like she wants to get out of the payments of what she's doing.
Payments of what?
Child support, ma'am.
Okay.
We have a child together that we had in our marriage, and it's like, and all of a sudden I just found out just recently that she left her corporate job to take a couple of dollar paying job. How can you do this to us? How can you
Excuse
do this
me, sir. Sir, do not address her. Address me.
Yes, ma'am. I do apologize.
I mean, obviously she can't help your situation.
Yes.
That's why you're here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so continue.
I don't know. It's just like when I found out, it's just like I was just shocked. I didn't know like how else to express it, but we had a child together.
How old is the child?
This child is like 5 years old, ma'am.
Is she paying anything in child
Yes, ma'am.
support?
She's paying for the medical bills and she's paying for the support as well.
Medical support, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
is there a reason why you're not paying to support this child?
First of all, I left my corporate paying job, and after our divorce, I know he mentioned I'm his wife. Correction, I'm his ex-wife.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank
Continue.
you. So I left my job, and the reason why I left it, and I did do it intentionally, I felt that it was not right.
Wait a minute. You intentionally left your job?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I had enough money in savings to still provide for my child and still provide medical insurance. So I felt that, you know, the stress of my divorce wasn't inhibiting me from performing my job.
Okay. First of all, that's a different court. We're not here to talk about anything that went on with the divorce. I just need to know about the money that you're making, because obviously the child lives with you. Is that correct,
Yes,
sir?
ma'am.
So you have all this money in saving. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
How much did you make at your last job?
I annually $70,000.
$70,000. Okay.
Buckle up, because this case is packed with twists, tactics, and a courtroom showdown you won't want to miss. Picture this. Mr. Parks walks in, stunned, as he discovers his ex-wife has traded her high-powered corporate job for a cashier gig. His gut tells him this isn't about needing a break. It's a calculated move. They share custody of their 5-year-old, but suddenly, her income takes a nosedive. Something doesn't add up, and he's not the only one who thinks so. The court is about to take a hard look at whether this career change is a genuine life decision or a financial loophole in disguise. And in Judge Vonda B's courtroom, loopholes don't last long. The moment of truth arrives. She takes the stand, and doesn't deny it. She willingly left her $70,000 a year corporate job. Her reason? Stress from the divorce. But here's the kicker. She didn't stop working. She just opted for a job that pays far less. She argues that her savings and insurance will cover her child's needs, but the logic isn't landing. Judge Vonda listens intently, eyes narrowing as she pieces the puzzle together. A shift this drastic doesn't look like sacrifice. It looks like strategy, and the court is ready to dig deeper.
And that's your only job?
It was my only job. Now I work at a convenience store.
Doing
Head clerk.
what? Doing what?
Head clerk.
Head clerk. Okay, how much are you making now?
About $30,000 a year.
$30,000. And are you? What type of education do you have?
I have my master's.
You have a master's degree and you're a head clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Again, the stresses of the divorce inhibited me from doing my job.
Okay, don't say that again. You already said that once and we moved on from that. So, you're now making $30,000 a year and you think that I should base child support on $30,000 instead of the $70,000 that you intentionally stop working at?
Well, that is my annual income now, $30,000.
That's your annual income now. When did you stop working at your corporate job?
A year ago.
A year ago. How long were you there?
I was there for about 8 years.
8 years
Yes,
with
ma'am.
the master's degree at a head clerk position. What's the qualification to work at that job? It's such as, do you
High school
need a
diploma.
degree?
You just need a high school diploma. to
High
work
school
as a house
diploma,
clerk. Yes,
and
head
you have a
clerk.
master's degree. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. $70,000 a year. You said you covered a child on health insurance. How much is that?
$300 a month.
$300 a month. Ma'am, I'm going to make you pay child support. You You came obviously in this courtroom to
Well,
waste my time.
I have a question. How come I have to get a corporate job? How come he can't get a corporate job?
He can get a job, but the child lives with him, right?
Well, yes, and I think the reason why the child is even with him to begin with is because of, well, this is a different court. Never mind, like you said.
Okay, thank you. So, moving right along, $70,000 a month. A year, excuse me. I put your...
Vonda doesn't dance around. The facts. The mother holds a master's degree, has 8 years of experience, and was making 70K. Now she's making half that in a job that doesn't even require a degree. The math doesn't lie. Stress is real, but it's not a financial escape route. When she tries to steer the conversation back to her personal struggles, Judge Vonda keeps the focus sharp. This case is about the child, and in this courtroom, financial facts carry more weight than emotional appeals. The tension builds. The mother insists she's now earning just 30K, but the judge remains unfazed. She makes it clear. If someone has the ability to earn more, the court will consider that potential income. The mother argues that both parents should have equal employment freedom. But that argument falls flat. The child primarily lives with the father, which changes everything. This case isn't about fairness and career choices. It's about ensuring the child's needs are met. The court sees through the maneuver, and the ruling is imminent.
I'm not making $70,000 a month anymore. I'm making $30,000 a year now.
You're making $30,000 a year now, but ma'am, you intentionally work at a job that pays you less. And you think that you're gonna come in this courtroom and get me to order that you pay a less amount when you're capable of making the $70,000 with a master's degree? You made that up.
I don't know. Emotional distress is intentional.
Excuse me. Emotional distress. I need you to go see a doctor. Okay. So your gross is $5,833.33. Based on that $70,000, I'm going to give you a credit for the health insurance. Okay. The $300 that you stated brings your net to $4,497.98. How many children?
One.
One child. Okay. 20%. $899.60 is going to be your monthly child support obligation that you're going to pay each month to this man. You looking confused, and I don't understand why you looking.
I'm not looking confused. You said what you're saying, and I'm okay. I'm taking it all in.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have anything further?
No, ma'am.
That's it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it from you? Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
The moment arrives. Judge Vonda runs the numbers, not based on the mother's new, lower salary, but on the $70K she's capable of earning. She does get credit for her $300 monthly health insurance contribution. But the bottom line is clear. Her child support payment is set at $819.60 per month. Her expression freezes. This wasn't the outcome she expected. She thought she had found a way around her financial responsibility, but Texas law had other plans. The gavel drops, and the ruling is firm. Intentional underemployment won't cut her child support obligation. As the courtroom clears, reality sets in. The father stands steady, validated by the decision, while the mother walks out carrying the weight of her miscalculation. This wasn't just a legal ruling. It was a lesson. In Judge Vonda's courtroom, the child's well-being comes first, and financial responsibility isn't optional. Before the credits roll, Judge Vonda delivers the final word. Texas law is clear. A parent can intentionally lower their income to dodge child support. When the numbers don't add up, the court will step in and calculate payments based on potential earnings, not just what's on the latest paycheck. In this case, the mother's degree, experience, and past salary outweighed her sudden career shift. Feelings don't override facts, and today, justice made that loud and clear. The takeaway? You can't outsmart responsibility. Child support isn't a suggestion, and a job downgrade won't erase financial duty. This wasn't just a case, it was a warning to anyone thinking they can bend the system. The law sees through it, and today, it proved it.